fuel load 100%. Single bag, guys. Striker, do you want us to bring 2 bags and drop the center line, or?
No, that's fine.
Cool.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
I'm going to also, just personally, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my flares to a 60, just so we have flares for visual recognition if we need it.
Who's on Cat 1? You got your hook down.
Yeah, I know. I don't... Oh, it's because of my switch. Thanks.
Sure. That's what we're here for.
You guys got a rudder issue again. Stand by.
Hey, also, are you on a cat slot? If you get a rudder issue and you can't clear it, just go to a cold start slot and that'll clear it. Did you guys catch what Greg was saying about once they get hooked up to the launch bar, they raise the launch bar switch?
Yeah.
And I tried it in DCS. It actually works like they say it.
That's weird. Your hook is still down.
Yeah, it's because I'm in refueling and rearming mode, so it won't raise it right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. It's coming up now.
Yep. So, Thread gave me his settings, and I love them. But the settings are like, if you start in the air, it's good. If you start on the ground, it's good. But you just make sure your HOTAS is set up right. And I didn't understand that with guys that had the Warthog until, because they'd say, "Oh, this is air start." Crap, you should have told me, because they ended up starting with their engines off.
Oh yeah, in the off position. Yeah, the detent.
Hey guys, so Striker, you here? In Striker's absence, Striker's lead on this. He's going to talk us all through everything. Just in his absence, I want to tell you guys, our big mission right now is to take off without blasting through Mach and find each other and form up. It's just a smooth general transition to form up. Once we get together, then Striker will do that. But just be advised that everything about a formation takeoff is all about control. Not that this is a formation takeoff. I'm just saying taking off and forming.
Refueling complete.
Striker's back. Everything checks.
Hey Striker, can you give us a few words about just, a lot of guys that are new or haven't flown together frequently tend to take off from the carrier and then they go, "Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at?" So we just got to organize this so that we stay together on the takeoff.
Okay. So on takeoff, expect a rejoin heading of 360 at 2,000 feet MSL at 350 knots. The biggest thing about it is do not lose sight of your lead, ever. Or the guy off your element if he's leading your element. The other thing is, I will never go more than 90% throttle, and I will never go less than 20% throttle unless there's brakes or something like that where you can still come back. So, the thing about it is these are all contracts, and I expect everybody. The thing is, this is stuff we actually take very seriously. Like if you're not doing this, there's no point in anyone getting in the jet. So again, take off 360, 350 knots at 2,000 MSL. Expect everybody to follow those rules. I also expect people to follow. If someone's in front of you, make sure that just be nice and don't run into them, don't cross in front of them, stuff like that. Unless it's announced, unless it's all approved. So.
Yeah, deconflict and use comms brevity. Hey, another admin note. If you notice on your left wing, you have a TCTS pod. Expect when you take off a little bit of an uncommanded roll to the left. You'll have to trim that out.
Expected.
Yeah.
Anybody have any questions?
No, sir.
We'll
I
talk
have
the
a
rest
question.
No,
Are
You're
we
not
using
allowed.
afterburner on takeoff or military power?
no, always afterburner or takeoff.
Hmm.
It's like saying in the Osprey, like, because you have an interim power button, it's always on. You always use it. It's because you never know. If you flame out an engine, and then, oh, I don't need it, because all of a sudden you flame out an engine, yeah. So, anyways, let's see. If you have your strobe on, turn them off right, unless you're chuck last, which we'll figure out when we get up there.
I missed the part of the after chalk last.
Yeah, whoever is chalk last, once we form up, we'll turn his strobe on. Everybody else will keep it off.
Roger. Mine's
Is it-
in neutral.
It's an annoying, every time you're looking at someone and their lights are flashing, it's always annoying while you're
Yeah.
finished.
Who's on Cat
Alright.
4?
That's me.
Okay, so I noticed it's not a big deal, but your formation lights are on, and they only use those at night. So like position lights all the way up, cockpit lights as required, but formation lights you only use those really at night in low light conditions. And I got that from Greg.
So position lights all the way up. Is that right?
Sure. And then and what Stryker said about your strobe.
Yeah, my strobe is off.
Alright, here we go, guys. Launching. Launching
Roger.
on Cat 3.
Cat 3, Roger. Greg, you push up now, Greg, and follow Stryker. Push up now, Baz. Follow Greg. Greg, did you push throttle up? Push it up.
I'm going.
There you go. Baz, push it up.
Going.
And I. Guys, keep an eye on the guy in front of you. What's our rejoin speed?
Briefed it.
350.
350.
Juice is in the back, tally 4.
Paz is 3, good kill is 2.
Did I miss the formation? Are we doing fingertip in the join?
Yep. Will do for you. Fingertip.
Roger. So Greg, you're going to be on the left side, and Baz and I are going to be on the right side, fingertip.
Greg, you can turn your strobe off because Don is 4.
Yeah, he doesn't have advanced controls. He doesn't have the HOTAS that we have, so it's kind of hard.
Who's
Lot
chalk
of-
last?
Juice is coming in now.
Yeah. How's your landing gear?
Should be up.
Should be.
Yeah, but it's down.
Oh, yeah, I had to cycle. It's the HOTAS. The switch down, switch up. I didn't verify it. Definitely
All right.
my bad.
Who's on my left? Who's on my right?
Good kills on your left.
I hack on the right. I hawk
Alright,
over.
anytime you guys are back in formation, clicked in, you need to do is just say saddle to lead. That tells lead that basically you're in position.
And what do you say, like 4 saddled, 3 saddled?
So, go for outer. So 3 is saddled. 2, you obviously need to come up another, I don't know, 40 feet.
4 saddle.
No one is saddled except for 2.
Yeah,
3.
You're 2, Greg.
So here's the thing too, when you say that word, I'm gonna probably look over, and if I don't see you in where you need to be, I'm probably gonna call you out on it. Just know that when you say that, it's a contract, you know what I'm saying?
4 saddled.
So
3.
4 is saddled,
3 saddled.
3 is saddled, 2 needs to come forward. 4 come forward a little bit too, you're actually left.
Actually, you know, I failed to declare. We need to get a good kill on face tracking. He doesn't have head.
Oh, really? Oh. And stop forward there, good kill. Stop forward, you're too far forward. Now you're overtaking, it's okay.
Yeah, copy.
That's how you learn.
Greg, we really need to get you that face track no IR.
I'll
If
go
you're
get
not-
it tonight.
Yeah,
I'll
if
go
you're
get it
not,
tonight.
so I wouldn't put too much stock into this if you don't have that stuff. Use come forward 10. Forward, come forward 8. Come forward 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop forward. Come forward again 3. So actually pretty much in there. Basically, you're a little forward now. Take the helmet, my helmet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want my helmet to go, and you want my helmet to.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You want my helmet to hide behind Baz's helmet. That's
Yep.
that's how you
Yep.
know that you're in formation.
And
You,
also,
you are.
I was gonna say with Greg not having face tracking, if we did diamond, he could go in slot and he'd have a full view.
No, Don, I'll go out and get that tonight.
Awesome. Hey, you got a camera already, right,
No, that's what I need to go get.
Rod? I'll help you set it up. A lot of guys I've helped set it up say it's great. So it's the cheap man's version of Track IR. Sorry, Striker.
Good. Responding to a text. So we're gonna do a little drone time. Get familiar with this. Burn this. Basically, the aircraft is like a painting. The world is rotating around this painting. That's how you know you're flying the paint.
Yeah, it's kind of like mid-air collisions when you see the target not change, but you know, when it doesn't change position in the field of view, you know you're on a collision course.
It starts to get bigger.
Yeah, except it starts coming in at you. Yeah.
It's all about the relative motion of the planes.
So, Chris, in the world of aerobatics or in the world of formation flying with more than 2 ships, is it normal for 3 to fly off a lead and just kind of keep separation from 2? Or, you know, like let's say I'm 3 and Baz is 2. I'm kind of flying off of you, and if Baz is jockeying position, I don't try to
no.
respond
You
to
don't
his.
care about 2.
You just
You
kind of
just
care
look
about just making not bumping into him.
Exactly. You don't care about 2, except for, hey, he's getting too close. I need to come out a little bit.
Yeah.
But basically, your outer wings always hate the inner wing, because unless they're flying perfect, because they're always like, come on, man, fly stable. Come on. So because you're bothering me right now. Now I gotta look through you to get the lead. Blah blah. It's normal.
Baz, this is nothing about you. We're not bashing you. I'm just saying, I'm kind of matching Chris's speed right now. And the thing is if I, as number 4, see a situation building that's going to be bad, I can pull out and say, "Hey, 2, you got room," or 3, you've got room. You know, it's just kind of a CRM SA thing. You guys go back, if you guys look at the video I did with Druid where we were flying, and he was like, he had been up for like 20 hours and was on medication from surgery, and he was coming out, and I saw the runway and he didn't on our Nellis approach, and I said, "Hey, lead, you've got room on the right if you need it." You know, I just told him, "Hey, there's room if you need to slot over," because he was coming off about 14 degrees, 15 degrees off of the runway lining for touchdown for landing, which is not good in a high performance jet.
Okay. Alright, from here on out, guys, we are not going to touch the throttle, okay? Like, as far as lead, as far as don't anticipate any power pushes.
RPM setting?
Right, so you're going to touch the throttle, I'm not going to touch the throttle. What I mean by that is that wingmen always are constantly moving the throttle to bring in the deltas, bring in the error that you see on your Mark 1 eyeballs. With that, though, a couple things. If I'm in a right turn, and you're inside the turn, meaning you're on the right wing, that you're going to probably put the throttle back a little bit. Remember, you're on the inside of a turn. Remember the track thing. Remember the racers, the track stars. If you're on the inside of a turn, you don't need as much power to maintain the formation if there's a formation of people, right?
Yeah, shorter distance.
So anticipate that. Also anticipate that you're going to have to, there's a roll, which means there's going to be, on the wings, as you go further out in the wings, there's a greater roll moment. What do I mean by that? I mean, when I roll, God damn it. This is what I'm talking about, PB. What's up, man? We're just talking about formation flying. So if I'm in a right turn, that means you're probably gonna end up putting a little power back. More importantly, though, you're gonna ease the stick forward because you're on the inside of the turn. The golden rule is never get above the wing. Never get above the wing line. So when you do that, you lose a couple things. One is a sight picture issue. Another is something we call the kiss of death, meaning you're gonna unintentionally get closer than basically PB is gonna kiss you, and you don't want that.
Ooh, gross.
So yeah, just put that in your mind. Don't go above the wing line of the person that you're flying off of. Anticipate that. So the further out you are, the more exponential movements of the stick that you're going to need to do on the severity of the roll. Okay, if it's an easy right turn, no one's really going to have to turn as much, but you're going to have to dip the nose down. If I really crank this thing up and roll right, you're going to have to power back, dip that nose down first, and roll. Okay, so just remember that. If you're outside of the wing, it's the opposite. Anticipate maybe a little power, but more importantly, anticipate the pull, just to maintain wing. Okay, that's your turn. So here we go. Right turn coming up, guys. As promised. Here we go. 3, 2.
Hang on, wait.
1.
Let me get in position.
Oh, good lord.
I had to change my center for the track IR.
Alright.
Let's change my seat a little bit. All right.
And 3, 2, 1. Rolling right. Right turn. Nice and easy right. Ease forward on the stick. Ease that stick forward. Get down on there. Get down. Get juice. Plant that stick forward. Plant it forward. You're way too high. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Juice. Down. 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 Down.
Wing
down.
turn.
Down. Yeah. Push the nose down. Push. There you go. Right there. See that, Juice? That's the elevation you want. That little turn. That's the elevation you want. You're way too high. Nose coming up here. Little pull now. Everybody's pulling. Just a little bit. Just a little bit now. Left turn. Bank left all the way. Start
I'm watching
pulling up.
Baz. I feel like we're playing Pong between Striker and I.
Hey, that's how you do it. Sorry, my son's yelling at me.
Oh, good.
Power.
Son's getting some pizza.
I hear Lex saying
Alright.
power.
Okay, so here's a couple things. As PIO, it's a biatch.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you,
It looks like his stick is too sensitive.
No, I was ham-fisting it a little bit.
Okay, if you're doing much pitch, I'm concerned because that was a really easy turn. So you need to stop. Just let the stick just do its own thing a little bit. Give me about a quarter of that pitch input as far as back and forth. Okay, so we do a right turn again. A little more right turn, a little more pull this time, guys.
My stack position is thrown off by number 2. It's
Yeah.
just because I'm trying to keep. Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to stay down, but I'm
Bring
giving
him
him
swing.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 is now 3.
Roger that. Clear left. All right. How's that? See, a little bit better right now, right?
I find I have to actually give power, which is odd.
You're in because you're in on the inside.
No, I mean I have to actually give throttle input forward.
It's probably I guarantee you, it's a mind trick. Right turn. A little more right turn. This is gonna be a good right turn, guys. There you go. There you go. Good job. Good job. Okay, here comes the pull. Little pull. Little pull. Just a little pull.
Speed and Angels training.
Looking
And
good,
what was the
guys.
password, guy? Was it VX459?
Password
or
is
just-
Black Uppercut.
Oh, LEX, uppercase.
Okay, I'm gonna a little more pull, guys. A little more pull. A little more pull. Believe it or not, polling, or you pull up to a point, it's actually easier to fly with. Alright, easing forward. Here comes the hard part. Easing forward, unloading. Rolling left and right. Put that nose up there, Baz. Get that pitch up a little bit. There you go. Keep going. Doing good. Watch those rolls. You seem to be rolling too much. Do you have roll curves?
Yeah, I got curves on this.
Okay.
15 on roll, 15 on pitch, I think.
Like 25.
VX459.
Negative.
Alright,
LEX.
good. Power up. Power up. Power skill.
Uppercase uppercase LEC. Speed and Angels is the name.
Alright, we're climbing. We're gonna continue our climb a little bit. Alright guys, we're gonna do some S turns now, okay? It's basic S turn, left right turn formation drill. Don, I see up on the left, bring it in a little bit, bring it forward, and to the right. Pinch. Pinch means bring it in, dig means take it out.
Yep.
Those are joint words.
Hey, also on the lineup point for the Hornet, have you been using like the missile tip or the LEX?
Yeah, for this, today, folks, we're going to be using the missile tip.
Roger.
So, basically, I want you guys to put the missile tip on my forehead, on the back of my head. Okay? That's where you're going to aim. That's your sight picture. Speed is good for these S turns. Here we go. Right turn coming up. And I'm not going to say anything on these turns. I'll let you guys... No feedback on from me. Little more pull. Little power back. Left turn. Bank left. Continuous left. Little pull. Easing forward all the way. Easing forward, right turn. Continuous right turn. Alright, easy forward right there.
I just got the painting effect. Painting didn't change, but my throttles did.
Someone yardstick me.
Left turn. I don't know where you are, but we are exactly at Sukumi, just off the coast.
Oh, okay.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'm launching right now.
Alright guys, now we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put a little G in it, okay? It's not really that much G at all in it, so. Same thing, right turn's coming in. It's gonna be a little faster roll rate too, okay? Here we go.
Ooh, lag.
Yeah, I had that too.
Just a bit. Somebody joining.
Little pull. Left turn, here we go. Good roll rate. Little pull. Easing forward all the way, right unloading. See the unload as? You gotta unload with it fast. You got caught high on the wing. What did that do?
I lost
Kiss
sight
the
of
death.
you.
You got high on the wing and you almost kissed it.
I got high on the wing and I lost sight of you. Went under my belly.
Don't get high on that wing, man. It'll kill you every time.
Altitude.
Rolling out.
Altitude.
I've got Gadana off the nose.
3.
Someone go TAC and 69. Air to air.
Alright, we're gonna be right turn back to Sukumi.
We're flying formation right now. We're not unable. You'll just have to find us in the air with radar because we're doing formation practice and curriculum.
Little more pull.
The right turn, I think, is definitely harder with the inside guy.
I would say so.
Depends. Some people have a problem looking at the ground. Some people on top of that. Sometimes the frames suck. They're looking at the ground too.
I'm more looking at lead than the ground. I mean, I haven't looked at anywhere except for
That's
where
right.
lead is.
Yeah, but
It's
it's how
a frame. It's a frames thing, is what I'm saying on that.
how your computer's perceiving the what's it taking into the octave.
I almost went up over the wing. Well, I mean, I did for a second there.
Alright, now we're gonna do something highly unusual, but it happens. We're gonna do pitch-ups, but we're gonna do unload and push. Okay? This is challenging for some folks, so just remember,
Altitude. Altitude.
just go ahead and knock them out. Here we go, a little push, a little pull now, coming up. See that PIO? Oh, easing forward right there.
Yeah.
Guys, I want you right now to put your peel off my wing. Whatever pitch curves you have, I want you to double it, right? Because if you're doing that, there's no way you're gonna fly formation.
Yeah, I think I'm at 20.
Ease it forward, right turn. Actually, you know what? We're just easing forward.
On the Warthog?
I'm at
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, we all three have the Warhawk.
Okay, I'm at 15, I think.
Think back. Take it to 25 at least. That was coming up. You're looking good. Alright, trigger.
Alright, we'll try 25.
Clear the wing.
Hey, should I pause it and let Baz set his curves?
No,
did.
I want to see if we can join.
I did set the curves.
Oh, okay, cool.
I
There's
see
your
you guys.
flare. Roger, you're clear to the wing. I see you back there. Right, left turn. We're at Angels, just under Angels 8 there. PV.
Yeah, Sukumi off the nose. We're
Yeah, we're
probably
just
10
west.
miles north of Sakimi.
Just afraid to rejoin. I might get kicked again.
Nay.
Oh.
Did you ask to rejoin? This is formation practice, so it's not like a section integrity thing.
That was kind of the point of me joining the server, I think.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be 373 for your rejoin there.
I beg to differ, sir. Mine says 373.5.
If you're go with that. Slowly increasing speed now, 390. Clear to the wing.
I forget what number I am now.
3.
3, alright.
Good. Good speed so far. Keep it up. Keep going.
Striker, in this formation, how is wing overlap? Do we kind of try to keep a 2-meter wing separation? Like if I go forward of you, I'm not going to drag my wing on your. Is it, or do I stay tucked?
3 saddled.
2 saddle. Do we have 4 in sight? Point blank.
What's up?
Are you in sight?
No, I'm off the coast here. I'm still south by Pody, Sanaki. You guys said you were
Put
all the
that
way up by
nose
Gudata?
No, to Sakumi now. We're
Or
5
now.
nautical southwest. 5 nautical southwest is
There you
Sakumi.
go. Right there. Hold it there.
Yeah, I've
Let
been
me
trying
get back
to
in
pick you guys
position.
up on
I was
the,
checking.
You're scaring me with this hot being above my wing. There you go. Just get down. Just get down. There you go. Right there. Play in there. Don't play above where you were playing a second ago. You know.
Okay.
No worries. No worries. You're doing good. It's a process, man. You're doing good. All right. Now you're gonna have to retune your mind with this pitch, okay? Because it's a lot more decreased sensitivity on the initial. So do the best you can. We're not gonna say that you mess with your curves. Okay. Right turn. Here we go. We're pretty fast too, by the way. So I'm gonna slow it down. We'll hold it right there. Oh, here's another thing. Let's do brakes. Ready? Brakes together. 3, 2, 1. Boards out. Ready now. 3, 2, 1. Boards in. Ready. Not so bad, huh? When you're synced in. Pretty easy, right?
Except what I need to learn is when we're doing the
Altitude.
boards, are we doing any throttle
Altitude.
adjustments? Just keeping the throttles,
No,
keeping the throttles.
Anytime. Lead will announce everything. If he's doing a throttle adjustment, he's gonna call it out. All right, here we go. Baz, right turn. Little pole. Little pole. Yeah, dude, that's you. That's not your.
No, I'm hand fisting it.
You're white knuckling it.
A little bit. Alright, try to get a better grip on the stick.
I need you to stop gripping the stick. That's what you're doing. You are
Yeah,
gripping
that
it.
is what I'm doing.
Just let it do its thing, man. Just give it a little back pressure. Don't worry about it. It doesn't owe you anything. Just put a little bit of pressure, and then soften that grip up. It's gonna suck, but don't watch it. You're really PIOing at yourself right now because it's definitely not the curves. Right turn. Here we go again.
You're heading in Angels.
I think 200 Angels 6.1 323.
Right turn.
In with the pole. Looking good there. Looking better. If it drifts a little bit, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay? First thing you need to do is get that PIO under control. I really don't even care about you forming off my nose right or my wing right. If you form it slips a little bit, let it slip. As long as you're not PIOing. That's a big no-no. Right turn. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a steep turn because we're going to get the airspeed. Very slow. Looking good. Looking good right there. Don't worry about what angle I'm at. Don't even worry about what attitude I'm at. Just look at me and try to form off just little inputs. Left turn now. Look at that. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm inverted. It doesn't matter if I'm at a crazy angle.
Altitude.
The side
Altitude.
picture is the same. Got the pole pretty much the same. All right, nose coming up, easing forward. Now, the other thing is, the faster I go, I'm at 380 right now. You're gonna be induced. You're gonna be basically PIOing a lot easier than you would at like 290. 450 at 500 knots. If you're off my wing and I'm doing a left turn to pull it, you're probably gonna PIO right off the bat. Everybody will, because that's really the faster you go, the harder it is to knock that off. More insidious it is.
More geometry involved or more G's?
Yeah, just it's a delta H equation. You know, the aircraft is with its sophistication, it doesn't really matter as much. Your velocity is so great that it's going to take more precision on the elevator to make more precise movements than it would at a lower airspeed. You can be sloppy with this thing at lower airspeed. It's not going to do much, right? Remember that? When you're on the back of the aircraft carrier, regardless of flaps, say your flaps up approach, but you're at 210 knots, you can move that stick around a lot. It's not going to move as much. If you have that same movement at 500 knots, that's not going to move as much. 500 knots, if you made that movement that you're making on the sticks, that your aircraft would be moving around a lot. It'd be just, but that's inherent to the Delta H.
Well, it's just like driving. I mean, you move the wheel on
exactly.
a car.
Exactly. Same thing. Alright, we're going to do something now. It's fun. I am not worried about, if you fall out of this, do not worry about it, okay? We're going to do a loop, okay? The hardest parts of the loop are the beginning and then the back end of the loop. Meaning the first initial pulls to get it dialed in. Once I'm about halfway up into the loop, usually guys actually will be hanging with you no problem. But rolling out here. But that initial part of the loop is hard to lock in as far as the rates and getting that formation stable. So don't worry about that. We're gonna basically do a couple things. I'm gonna call for nose coming up. That's the entry of the loop. We're gonna start from 0 or from 1 to about 3.5 to 4 Gs. So when you hear right into 4, I'm doing 4 Gs, okay? Then when we go on top, when we're pretty much inverted, you're gonna hear me say float. What I'm doing is I'm actually letting back pressure go of the stick, float the loop off the top. It's an optical thing, really, for the crowd. Then you're gonna hear me come back on the stick again. I'm gonna go back in with the pull. Here I am again, starting the loop, nice and easy. Nose coming up, 1 G going up to 3.5, right into 4. There's 4. Then we're almost inverted. I'm gonna say into the float, and I'm not releasing the stick completely. I'm just putting a little bit of back pressure, and then expect a power also in there, a power back. Hey, on top, I'm gonna start going downhill fast. I gotta put the power back on this jet, or else we're gonna go like through Mach 1 on the way down. So. Again, we're going to go back in with the pull, which is the same thing, except for inverted, and I'm going to put pulling on the stick again, all the way back on the bottom of the loop. Okay, so we're going to start, we're going to get some more speed. So again, we're going to start at about 450 knots. So you guys can be pitching up and down a little bit. I anticipate that on the initial part of the pitch. So don't worry about it. If you find yourself about to collide, just rudder out or, peel out. Don't worry about it. Don't say anything. This is going to be a no-comm loop, except for lead, and if you fall out, you fall out. Okay? Alright, power's coming in. Power's coming in, a little more power. It's 410. Looking good here. Alright, nose, little push, guys, little push. No, he's in the right way. Are you on the right way? Alright, and here we go, guys. A little more power. A little more power. Alright, nose coming up.
Lag spike.
Sorry about that, guys. 2 had to bail major UPS shipment.
Roger. Little more pull. Good pull. Right on into 4. There's 4. Into the float. Float. Power back. Power right on back. It's a lot of power back. Back in with the pull. Little more pull. Good pull. Good pull. Easing forward. Little more power back. Easing forward.
Altitude.
Easing forward.
Altitude.
There's 403 knots. Easing forward. Who's on my left wing? Is that UPB?
Feels a little weird. It's the first time with the center stick. Scoot back.
Roger. You thought you did pretty good. Who's on my right wing?
I'm on
Did
the
good
right.
until that weird, slight pull just feels weird on the wrist. I couldn't hold it.
I'm on the right. I had a lag spike at the start, so that screwed me up.
Roger. No worries. Let's get back in. We'll do it again. Left turn.
Alright, I'm back in.
Roger. No, you're not. Easing forward. So one thing I was telling them earlier, PB, just a formation. Just humble yourself, and until you're actually in, don't say anything. I used to do that too, man, a little bit. Yeah, I'm back, but you know, when it comes to tight formations, it's pretty tight contracts too. So when you're like no kidding locked in, go ahead and you can do your saddle call. And that's just for today's little, experiment of formation training. That's all.
Okay.
I don't care what we do in the future. All right, power's coming in, guys. Lots of power. Lots of power. Throttle's coming up. There's 90, 97. It's got a lot of power on entry on this. Expect that PIO again, remember? It'll be more easy to do it initially. 470. More power. Alright, nose coming up. Here we go. Little more pull. Right on. 2, 4. There's 4. Into the float. Float. Power back, power right on back. Lots of power back, guys. Lots of power back. Back in with the pull. Looking good. Little more pull. Good.
Isn't
pull.
this how the T-38s ended up in the ground?
Altitude.
Not right now, man.
Altitude.
Easing forward. Easing forward. Alright, so you guys slip back a little bit, which is fine. Because to be honest, middle power back, guys. To be honest, that's fine right now. Because it'll actually gets you established on my pitch commands, maybe not my, type formation, but you guys see the geometry of what I'm flying, right?
Yeah, let's do that
Yeah.
third time.
Alright.
It down.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think you're right though. They were line abreast there, Don, when they did it. Power's coming up. Power's coming up. Lots of power. Lots of power, guys. Like right before afterburner power is when. Alright, nose coming up. Right on into 4. There's 4. Into the float. Float. On top, 9.5 to 50. Correcting. Power back, power right on back. Lots of power back. Back in with the pull. Good pull. Little more pull.
Altitude. Altitude.
Looking good. Don't worry, we got. Good job, Baz. Not bad, not bad. Easy.
Just a little admin input. What for the new guys joining? What brought this on is we've had quite a few new joiners lately that want some instruction
That's
and training and formation, and so we're working on this. Because Striker's our formation guy, and Icarus is one of the guys that just joined that was asking for that training last night. He's in the channel now.
What's that? What's going on?
Figured you were. I was keeping quiet so you guys could.
Can you guys hear that? An osprey flying by my head.
Spray in your neighborhood.
Yeah. Osprey going at out conversion mode. He's going in the range hot right now.
My friend in Anchorage that was living through the earthquake was online. He goes, "Did you hear that?"
I saw 2 ospreys fly overhead a couple months ago. First time I've ever
He's
seen
forward right turn. Back right all the way. Where do you live?
Ventura County, near Los Angeles, California.
Miramar, Pendleton Birds. Stand by, jettison of tanks on my mark. 3, 2, 1. Jettison, jettison, jettison. Off they go. This will help us out a lot on our loop. Lead 7.6.
5.4.
7.4.
Roger that. Power's coming up for another one right here. Power up. Hop in for 'em. Power up, power right on up. It's 90, we'll call it 9, we'll come back just a hair. 97, 98. Set up for another loop. Nose coming up. Right on in. 2, 4. There's 4. Into the floats. Floats. Power back. Power right on back.
That looks beautiful.
Back in with the pull. Lots of pull, guys. Lots of pull coming. There it is.
There you go, Baz. Baz, you're only an inch behind, but don't do it now. There you go. Perfect.
Altitude.
Easing.
This is the downhill slide.
Honestly, I think this is the hardest part.
Right here. It is.
It is.
The back end of the loop, not as you're at the back quarter or the loop, the end, the last quarter is always the hardest.
Yeah, because you can control your thrust factor, but you can't control gravity.
It's the unloading part. Unloading a jet in formation is always the hardest for right turn. Power's coming up, guys. Lots of power. Good job. Way to go. And
That
you
was
know,
good.
Hey guys,
It's
I'm going to leave the
easier and
server
easier.
up. If anybody joins, just give them the password and the server name. I'm going to leave everything up. I'm going to go watch a documentary or two with my daughter, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours.
Sounds good, man.
All right.
You guys want to do another one?
Sure.
Rolling out here in a second. All right.
I'd love to
Easing forward.
practice tack turns and shackles and stuff too. If we want. If you
Let's
guys
do that
want.
after this next loop then. All right. Throttle is up at 88. Coming up a little more. Power up. Power right. Lots of power. Here comes. Let's get it established in formation. Baz, come up forward a little bit. You're drifting out. Rolling left a little bit. There we go. All right. This is going to be a very fast entry. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Very fast. All right. Right on in. 2, 4. There's 4. Easy. Power back, power right on back, good power back. Back in with the pull. Good. Good pull. Little more pull, guys. Little more pull. Little more power back. Looking good.
Altitude.
Brakes out.
Altitude.
Ready now. Easing forward all the way. Little brakes in. Ready now. See how you can even do that with boards out? Power up, power right on up, lots of power, lots. Alright, so we're gonna do a couple things now. We're gonna do an in-place turn, then we're gonna do some back turns. So if I go river motor flight in place left, we're doing what's our 232 right now. In place left turn to 200. Here we go. This is an in place. Means no one's changing formations. It's just a left turn like we've been turning a second ago. Really easy, right? In place turns. Got it? Briefed. Ease forward. Blah blah. We did an in place turn at like 216 degrees. Big deal. Let's do a couple other form stuff real quick. We'll go trail formation. 2 is on my left wing, 3 is on my right wing. So 2 is going to go ahead and come behind me, and 3 is going to go ahead and go behind 3 on my call. And striker flight, go trail. Power back, a little power back. So my board's out, ready now.
I'm belly up on Baz. Should I be low or high on you, Striker? I should be high, right above your
Board's
exhaust.
in, ready now. Trail formation is always under. I want you right under my belly. I want your nose between my burner cans under my belly. This is a formation trail, not tactical trail. We'll get that to the next.
So everything we're doing right now
Right
should be
there.
like relative to parade or close
Yep,
to parade.
Exactly. Yep. Looking good. Baz, get under him.
He's got some crazy PIOs going on.
That's bad. Imagine number 4 under you. Nose coming up a little more left turn. Now we're gonna do this in a turn. Continue trail formation. You guys are looking good, actually. You gotta almost like see through that jet, okay? As you try to find the reference is me. It's hard in trail. Right turn. Alright, on my command, I want you guys to go back into left and right wings. Striker flight, go wing. Little power, little left rudder for you there, PB. Little power, little right rudder for you. However you want to do it. We're in a left turn again. Alright, did the echelons, just left stack and a left stack and a right. Big deal. Now we're going to do one of the hardest maneuvers to do. Right turn here. I want you guys to go line abreast. Striker flight, go line abreast. I want you to put your plane, a little spacing. I want it to be exactly line abreast where I am. Wherever you think it is, it's usually a little more forward than that, okay? A little forward there, PB. Good, Baz. A little forward. So like an uncomfortable forward, okay? That's what you're looking at. Keep coming, and right there, PB. Looking good. Baz, come forward just a hair. Keep going. Another 5 feet, Baz. There you go, right there. That does not seem normal, does it?
No.
Yeah, exactly. That means you're doing it, right? But it doesn't seem like it's like
Slightly
anything
back.
normal. Yeah.
It's
All right.
it's hard to keep.
So your pilot is like in line with mine, basically. Is that what?
Yeah. In real life, it's one of those things where in real life it's a lot easier than actual VR.
It's hard to keep wingtip to wingtip distance
Exactly.
when you're abreast.
All right, go wing. Stand by 1. I'm going to be a heads down for. Alright, right turn to the carrier. Alright. Baz, I want you to just like trail us, okay? I'm gonna show what PB what tack work is like, okay?
You want me in trail?
I just want you like in a far trail, because tack
Okay.
turns are really designed. You can do them with ships of 3, but it's easier just when you're doing 2 ships.
All right.
So just kind of watch from a distance what we're gonna do.
I gotta go cruise, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. Take it out. Rolling out here. Rolling out level. Oh, widen it up. Too narrow. And be a left turn. And keep going. Roll out right there.
Altitude.
Hold that. Okay. So I am at a. So let's do a left turn. Looks like this cardinal head. No, let's hit to 100. Alright, rolling out to 100 for now. Alright, I'm gonna say for no reason, say we got an enemy contact, and I don't have time to do this whole, in place stuff. It's got to be like now. We gotta like, no kidding, like snap into it. Say I got a guy on my right side. He's like, he's at my beam right 90. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna say, striker flight, tack right, 190. So basically, I'm gonna do an immediate right turn. Actually, you're gonna do an immediate right turn when I do mine. Okay? Basically, you're gonna cross the right wing. Okay? So by the end of it, you'll be on my right wing. All right.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Striker flight, tack right, 190. Now. Standard right turn. 3 G's. Maybe a little more G on it. 10 degrees to go. And roll it out.
Altitude. Altitude.
Perfect. That's a tack turn. I saw you way low there for a second, but I don't know if I was climbing. Alright, so let's do the opposite. So
if we come right again, you turn first, right? You're on the outside, and then I come across when you're on the come across. Your ass comes across my nose.
Yeah, ready?
I've done them. It's just been a while. I just wanted a refresher.
Alright, just do one more though.
Yep.
Flight tack right, 010. Oh shoot. 280. Now.
Boom.
Altitude. Altitude.
Alright guys, left turn. Remember, the other thing is, one of the biggest things about formation, if you lose sight of lead, let lead know. Don't just be like, oh, I don't know where he is, if you don't see him for like a second or two, that's fine. After like 5 seconds, if you can't find me, call it out. Say, hey, two's blind.
Two's blind.
Do one of those.
Number
Alright, we're
crowd
gonna
is.
do- We're gonna do a
Altitude.
couple rolls now. You're gonna love the rolls. Rolls I'm actually really good at. Right, power back.
They actually do
Airspeed's 410.
They do this in real life, don't they? For the stick
Yeah,
pilots?
advanced pilot undergrad. Well, like a fighter guy. We'll do it.
Altitude.
Advanced
Altitude.
UPT. Alright guys, go wing. Power back. Come on in, Baz. So I'm gonna be a left turn. So who's over my left wing, you're gonna be pushing that stick forward as I make that roll. Right wing, you're gonna be basically feel like you're being flung out. I need you to put a little back pressure, expect back pressure, and left roll. Okay, where left wing's gonna be dumping the stick and then putting in the left roll. Any questions?
That's pretty intuitive.
Resettle.
Yep.
No, you're not. You're about 10 to 15 feet behind me. And you're too close to me, which is as far as left and right. Those coming up. There you go. See that? Remember that? That's your sight picture, remember? Alright. I'm a stickler. Alright guys, throttle's gonna be the same, but we're gonna power up just a little bit for now. Once I'm there, it will be. Alright, we're there. Nose 20 degrees on the roll. Easing forward, rolling left and rolling.
I'm off.
Not easy.
I
Alright,
just got too close instantly. Got
no worries.
bellied
Go,
up.
go trail. We're gonna land and then I'm gonna take a break. Flying for a little bit. In fact, actually, go right echelon. So stack right on my wing. So left wing, you're gonna stack on my right wing closest. Right winger number 3 are gonna be outer right wing. Airspeed is 373. Clear to rejoin, right echelon.
I made a gap for you, PV.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
I'm almost there.
Full power back, 390.
I'm about a mile back.
Enough time, left turn. Place left turn, 180 to the left. 360 on the rejoin. Looking good, Bass. So this again, the byproduct of this, ladies and gentlemen, is when you fly in formation, you know, on like just for funsies or just on a mission or whatever. Like I said, you're not worried as much about flying as station keeping, and you can do more stuff mission management wise, like a regular pilot in the cockpit without worrying about running into somebody or, you know. So it really and it gives you more precision management for your flying. So, you're rolling out. Standby hooks, hooks down, ready. 200 feet to go, 350 knots. 1,000 down to fight 800. Expect left turn. About 20 degrees for final. You see the ship at your 11 o'clock low. There's 800 feet. And 350 rolling out there. At 350 heading. Yeah. Punching off first. And one's in the brig.
Three's in the break.
Power. 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 Power.
Foul deck. Deck's clear.
Power. Power.
79 out of 200. That's funny. Missed it.
Uh,
Grab back.
Not to be morbid, but have the cables ever failed when they've caught up?
In DCS or in real life?
Real life?
Oh yeah, they break.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Not get this plane to come down.
Oh, don't cut in front of me. I'm in the pattern.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
You boltered?
Yeah, I boltered. Now our interval's all screwed up.
No, expedite.
Did you go full afterburner into the drink?
It's my send off.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I was hallucinating or something.
Nope, nope, that happened. It was intentional. It's fun.
Yo.
Yo, yo.
Ooh, a BFM tournament? Yes.